All right, good morning. It's Wednesday. We booked a load for tomorrow out of El Paso, and I was getting the truck ready, and I forgot all about the air dryer leaking. So I started the truck up this morning. That air dryer is leaking from the bottom. So I just ran up to Peterbilt and went and bought a new one. These are pretty easy to put on. So this will mount this way. There you go. 3 bolts go there to hold it to the frame, and then it's just a matter of putting the air lines in. Best thing to do is take a picture of how the air lines are, and just so you know which way to go. So it should be fairly easy as long as we can get the nuts and bolts out. And then we'll take off, head to El Paso. Like I said, as long as all the nuts and bolts come out like they're supposed to, these are pretty easy to change. So what it was doing, oh, see these little goat head things? They are everywhere. They get in everything. So what it was doing when it was building air pressure, it was leaking out of the bottom back here. So I know they make rebuild kits and all that other stuff, but I ain't got time to mess with that. So went and bought this. This ain't cheap, $700. The canister alone's $100. So, but anyway, it's all new. I don't have to worry about it. So there's the new one right there. So we got new hardware, nuts and bolts, grade 8 bolts. Put little anti-seize on the bolts. Cleaned up the threads on all the fittings. So that looks good. Plug right there. Everything looks good. So we'll crank it back up and see what happens. Now, all right, let's let it build up some air pressure, and then we'll check it out. All right, you just heard it pop. And that's what it's supposed to do. It just reached about 110, 115 PSI, and then it popped. So I checked it for leaks, no leaks. So I think we did good. All right, we're over here in El Paso, getting ready to go get loaded. This place is kind of a mess. Last time I was here and I picked these things up, there was nobody here. Today it's like crazy busy. I gotta wait for these trucks to get out of the way. I gotta go up there where that one truck's sitting in the middle and back in. Back into one of these holes over here. That hole right there. Here's the one. I gotta try to get into it. That red truck's a good looking red truck right there. make all these things over in Mexico, and then these cross-border trucks bring them up here. Get loaded here and see what happens. All right, we got loaded. We're in Alamogordo right now. I actually stopped at McDonald's and got me some crappy McDonald's food. Sometimes you just gotta have junk. While I was getting loaded, of all the places for the birds to poop on my truck, right there and there. So there's Bailey. You guys haven't seen Bailey in a while. There she is. We'll go outside and take a look at what we got here. You guys know I really don't like hauling these things just because they're a pain in the butt, but coming out of Arizona, I don't have too many options. I did get lucky though. This whole load's going to one place in Ohio, so I got lucky with that. But looking good on the Dorsey trailer. We'll raise the axle. We only got 16,000 on the trailer, so it's not heavy at all. And then if you look, I got two straps pulling that way, one strap pulling this way. Pocket winch over the wheel there. Now he was loading this and he slammed my trailer pretty good from the back. He did apologize, he didn't mean to do it, but man, he slammed it good. I don't know if that was it or not, but I didn't see anything that was bent. So the Dorsey trailer held up, but man, he whapped it good. He did apologize. These things here, one thing you gotta be careful of, you can't over crank them too much. You see that one right up there? That one right there? But all you can do is put 2 clicks when you're tightening them down. There's just 2x4s up there, and that one cracked. So it was probably already cracked when to begin with. Changed the oil in the generator while I was at home. What else? I put new turn signal lights on. So I did that. Let's see. Other than that, truck's doing good. So let's get inside, and I'll tell you why I'm going the long way to Ohio. All right. So we're gonna go the long way to Ohio. We're gonna run up Alamogordo, up 54 to 40, Oklahoma City, get on 44, run 44 over to 70 to St. Louis, and cut up that way. It's about 50 miles further. The reason I want to do that, I want to go the path of least resistance. Going that way, very few major cities that I have to deal with. Trucker path, Google Maps, say to run up to like Dallas, Fort Worth, I-30, and up that way. But I just don't want to deal with Dallas, Fort Worth traffic. See that big bump right there? We're gonna try to straddle it. Getting out of here. So long, if I go up over the straight, I'm gonna afraid my tanks would drag, so kind of straddle it there a little bit. But alright, we might make it to Amarillo tonight. I don't know, we'll see how far we get. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Closing time, the bar is almost empty. It's me, the bartender, and the piano man. The last call for alcohol has come and gone. Hey buddy, time to go home. Sounds like a messed up plan. Just the thought of you that's more than I can take. I guess some hearts were made to break. Outside the night warm and quiet. I hear the neon signs and the street lights buzz. The lovers, the one night stands, and the ones who buy it have all put to rest one more day's fuss.
Day. We made it a little further than I expected. We're in Allen Reed, Texas at the rest area. You can see it out the window. It's right there. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I used the trucker path. I don't know if it show up. But they got predictions of the rest area. So you go to the map and you can see, let's see here, there we go. So this is where we're at. So check it out. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but anyway, I used the app, and I used the predicted part of it to show if there was any parking. And it said there was going to be parking, and there's a few. Like I said, yeah, I know you guys can't see much, but there's a few parking spots out here. So it was right. This guy is pulled way up right there. Let me turn the headlights on. See how far he's pulled up? So, I don't know. That's my hood. I worry about my hood. Alright, that's the end of the day. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. We drove 581 miles today. And we've got about 200 miles to go tomorrow. It's cold outside too. It's like 15 degrees. Alright, that's it. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.